If hard work alone made people rich, then every construction worker, driver, and factory worker would already be millionaires. But they are not. And that's where the uncomfortable truth begins. Because the world quietly teaches you something wrong. Work hard and you will be fine. But in real life, you can work hard for 30 years and still live paycheck to paycheck. So the real question is not, how hard are you working? The real question is, what is your money doing when you are not working? Most people never think about this, and that's exactly why they stay stuck. Because wealth is not about effort alone. It is about what you build around that effort. And once you understand this, you start seeing money completely differently. Not emotionally, but structurally.
Part 1. The real problem is not income. Most people think, if I earn more, I'll become rich. So they chase salary increases, overtime, side jobs. But something strange happens. Even after earning more, they don't feel richer. Why? Because expenses quietly grow with income. A slightly better phone, a slightly better apartment, a slightly better lifestyle. Nothing feels extreme, but everything adds up. And suddenly, the extra money is gone. A simple reality. 2 people can earn completely different salaries, but both can end up with 0 savings at the end of the month. So income is not the real issue. The real issue is, what happens after the money enters your hands?
2. Lifestyle inflation, the silent killer. When life improves even a little, spending increases automatically. Not because people are careless, but because it feels normal. You get a raise, you upgrade your life. You switch jobs, you feel entitled to spend more. You survive one difficult phase, you reward yourself. And slowly, without noticing, your standard of living rises faster than your savings. So you are always upgrading your life, but never upgrading your freedom. And that's the trap. Because you don't feel poor. You feel busy, stable, and stuck.
3. The time for money trap. Most people are inside one system. No work, no income. That means your life depends on your active time. If you stop working for a month, everything breaks. Rent, food, bills. So you are not financially free. You are financially dependent. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Even a high salary does not fix this problem. It only makes the trap more comfortable. Because now you are earning more, but you also have more responsibilities. So quitting becomes harder. Risk becomes impossible. Freedom slowly disappears. Quietly. 4. Debt doesn't feel dangerous until it is. Debt is strange. It doesn't hurt immediately. It actually helps you feel better in the short term. A phone on EMI, a bike loan, a credit card purchase. Everything feels manageable. Until one day, you realize your income is already pre-spent. You are not working for yourself anymore. You are working for past decisions. And that's when life changes. You cannot quit a job you hate. You cannot take a break. You cannot take risks. Not because you are incapable, but because your money is already committed. Debt doesn't remove money only. It removes options. 5. Why smart people still struggle. Many intelligent people stay stuck financially. Not because they don't understand money, but because they overthink it. They watch videos, they read books, they analyze strategies, but they don't act consistently. Because knowledge feels like progress, but it is not. You can know everything about fitness and still be unhealthy. Same with money. Knowledge without action creates an illusion of progress. 6. Social media distorts reality. What you see online is not normal life. It is highlight life. Cars, trips, luxury homes, success stories. But you don't see debt behind the lifestyle, stress behind the smile, unstable income behind the image. So naturally, you start comparing your behind the scenes with someone else's edited version. And you feel behind, even when you are actually just in a normal stage of life.
7. The real wealth is time.
Luxury looks powerful, but freedom feels powerful. Because luxury still depends on money, but freedom depends on control over your time. Ask yourself, would you rather have a high-paying job that owns your time, or a moderate life where your time belongs to you? Most people chase money first, but later in life they realize what they actually wanted was time. 8. Impressing people is expensive. A large part of financial struggle comes from one hidden pressure: other people's opinions. Buying things not because you need them, but because you want to be seen differently. A better phone, a better outfit, a better lifestyle image. But the truth is simple. People don't remember your purchases for long, but you pay for them for years. 9. How wealthy think differently. Wealthy thinking is not emotional. It is structural. Instead of asking, can I afford this? They ask, what will this do to my financial future? They focus on ownership, assets, cash flow, not just consumption, not just comfort, not just appearance. 10. Assets versus liabilities, real version. An asset is not something expensive. An asset is something that brings money back to you. A liability is something that continuously takes money away. Most people don't become poor because they don't earn. They become poor because they own the wrong things.
11. Compounding, the part people ignore. Compounding is not exciting in the beginning. It feels too slow. Saving small amounts, investing small money, building slowly. But time changes everything, because consistency multiplies silently. And one day, what looked small becomes significant. 12. Starting late is the real cost. People overestimate timing. They think, I'll start when I earn more. But delay has a cost. Not just money, but lost time. And time is the one thing you cannot recover. 13. Your future self is already decided. Your future life is not random. It is being shaped by today's decisions. Not big decisions, small ones. Spending habits, saving habits, consistency. Your future self is not waiting for motivation. It is waiting for discipline. 14. Simple turning point. Most financial changes don't come from big moments. They come from a single shift. Stop living only for today. Start building something that survives your absence. Final message. Most people never become wealthy, not because they are lazy, not because they are unlucky, but because they misunderstand the game. They think wealth is about working harder, but in reality, wealth is about building something that works without you. Final question. If nothing changes in your life, what will your financial situation look like 5 years from now? And more importantly, will you be okay with that version of you? If this made you think differently about money, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment, I choose freedom, and share it with someone who still believes hard work alone is enough.